Welcome to the Third Eye Trio. This is Monami, and I will be doing your reading today. Okay, so I've already pulled some cards just to find out what the energy was. And it looks like I'll get back to those for a little bit, but I'll discuss those. Give me a second. First, let me go ahead and do the yes no. Go ahead and think of your yes no questions. We're going to go ahead and do those first so they won't take me over my time. Okay? So three, think of one yes no question, and um, then you'll decide which pile you want to choose from. And once you do that, it'll be pile A, pile B, pile C, and that will be the answer to your yes no question. Sorry. Okay. I've already shuffled the cards, but I'll shuffle them some more on camera. Guys, I didn't film yesterday because I had this crud. I've been battling this crud for a few weeks now. This reading look like it wants to go ahead and get started. I'm not doing that energy there right now. Okay. Let's get started. Okay. So pile A, pile B, or pile C, or deck A, deck B, or deck C. Okay, let me just go ahead. Okay, so if you've already gotten your questions, if you chose pile A, the answer to your question is no. I don't know if you can see that. I didn't see it on my last video. If you chose pile B, the answer to your question is yes. The Empress. So the Empress showed up here also. That's interesting. If you chose pile C, the answer to your question is yes. Oh my. This is really the energy because the same cards, and I'm just going to place them here. The same cards, because I just said this reading wants to start early. Okay. I'm just going to leave them there because that's what it looks like it wants to do. And what I was doing, I just got a general reading on what the energy was today for the collective. Okay, so look like Spirit said get started, and I think it's because I have an empty home. My family has walked out. I mean, not walked out on me, but they've gone for a walk, and I was a bit under the weather, so I did not. Remember, this reading, it is a general reading, and so if it does not resonate with you, please don't try to force yourself into the reading. Okay, so what I got was the Seven of Wands, the Empress, and the Ace of Cups. So what I see, you come in as the Empress, uh, um, which the Empress is fit for an emperor. So basically, she encompasses the all of the queens of the tarot, the Queen of Cups, um, the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. So she can kind of be whoever she needs to be when she needs to be. She's like the boss. So it looks like what you've had to kind of stand your ground on becoming this queen in your recent history. you've had to create some boundaries to protect your throne, so to speak. And this has been satisfying, and this has definitely worked for you because you have the Queen of Cups. Now, this could be in business, it could be in love, whatever it is that you're passionate about. This has worked for you. And it looks like standing your ground, you've been very resilient in this, was what you had to do. And so, because it showed up in the yes nos as well. So, and it kept showing up. So it meant to, because I think the Ace of Cups actually showed up also. But then I got this Seven of Cups here, which means that that you may have your Ace of Cups in a lot of different areas because you got seven. I mean, this Ace of Cup which trumps all of the cups. So, but some of this may be illusion. It may be your dream is coming true because it has something to do with illusions or a lot of options. But all of those options are not necessarily good options. So keep in mind that you are stepping into your true power as the Empress. Yes, yes, and no, some of these options may not be good options, but they are options. But you get to make the choice. You get to decide. No free will here, free will. But stand your grounds. Stay in your element. Stay on your throne. Don't allow anyone to take you off that throne. Now we were doing the self love of the notes to self. This goes into that too. Basically, you are the Empress. You're an Empress energy, and as long as you keep doing this work on yourself, then you can stay in this energy. But stand your ground, be resilient, because once you start looking like this, honey, okay, so once they can see you looking like this, you're gonna have to seven up it, seven stand your grounds and protect yourself from, protect you and your throne for those people who don't want you there or who want to be there, because there are going to be some people out there, some options that may actually have a snake in it. Okay, so make sure that you are very careful when you are entering into or deciding on any of these options that are placed before you, because you will have your options, because you're looking good. You're looking good because you are the Empress. Can't make this up. So let me go ahead, and I'm just going to do an angel message for you. And since I tell you what, since we're in um the moon, uh Virgo is in moon, I'm gonna do a moonology card for you. This is not moonology, this is living by the moon. Okay. I didn't even light my candle. I have my here. I'll just light this. Okay. Oops. That's why I should never rush, because I didn't like that candle. But, fortunately, all good things came from the deck today, other than you recognizing and acknowledging that you have to create boundaries when you are the Empress on the throne. Create your boundaries. And I think I'll make that the heading, something regarding boundaries. And when you're practicing, sorry, when you're practicing self love, or you're in the energy of protecting that, you have to create some, you have to set some boundaries, creating boundaries, and make sure people respect the boundaries that you set. I trust my inner voice, your intuition. Your intuition, we all have it. Sometimes they're heightened, and um, some people's intuitions are heightened more than others. So trust your inner voice. That's your intuition, okay? My future is full of light. Shine. Shine, that gives me the star energy. Your future is so bright. Gotta wear shades. You're wise. You're wise. You're intellectually wise. You're intelligent, and also this gives me High Priestess. You are knowing. You know. Trust your own instincts. Your intuition. You're wise. You know. You know. You know better than you think you do. Okay. And a self-love card here. Tell you, everything over here looks like it's shaking today. Shaking the table, shaking the table. That's what these people in these wands are doing. Shaking the table, shaking the table. But you handling yours, and you still on the throne. So don't let it bother you, honey. You are protected. Are you protecting that throne? And you may have to, because you don't know what's in those cups. People are going to present offers to you, and everything that shines isn't gold. So work-life balance. So that may actually be in your work that you're having to protect your boundaries too, and stand your ground. But make sure you do work hard, but play hard too. And take a bath. That simply means you're clean, but you might you might need to give yourself a spiritual bath, and that's something that we promoted. That was our first giveaway. If we reach the 1500 mark, we'll give another one away, but we need to meet the 1500 mark in subscribers. And so you can do that by simply placing in the comments spiritual bath gift set giveaway, but we have to meet the 1500 mark in subscribers. We're not that far away. We've really done very well with the channel. Okay, so aromatherapy. You know what I see that as? I see that as smell the roses. Stop and smell the roses. Take some deep breaths. That's how I used to tell my clients. When the breathing is shallow, I would remind them. Every now and again, stop and smell the roses. That means breathe in deeply and exhale, and focus on your breathing, because that exercises your lungs. And oh, this is so beautiful. And I was going to put these back in, but I didn't. So stop and smell the roses, the aroma. That's therapy, and also love yourself. And that's what this series has been about, with the self-love. So this can go in the self-love series. I was just going to stop in and do a quick reading for you today. I didn't know whether I was going to be able to, because like I said, I've been under the weather. I'll give you one angel message. This is actually a beautiful reading. Now, if you are a male, that does not mean that does not that this doesn't apply to you as far as you being an Empress energy. Tarot knows no gender. So basically, you just may be in your Empress energy as a male, and that all that means is that you're birthing something, and you're on the throne. You know, we all have um, both masculine and feminine energies. So you just might be in your feminine energy. And there's nothing wrong with that. That balances you out. One message from the angels, and then we're going to conclude this reading, and we'll do one more of the yes no questions. So go ahead and think of your questions. Some readings are just to the point. To the point. Okay. Maybe I'll give you 2 or 3 of these. Okay. 12:12. I am focused. Stay focused on your best possible future and remain optimistic. Throughout the entire journey, your angels are right behind you as you turn your dreams into reality. Stay focused. So whatever you are birthing in that Empress energy, your angels and your spirit guides are with you. So that concludes that portion of this reading. Very good, very good. Okay, so quickly think of your question, and I'm going to give you 3 piles, a yes, and then so your yes no questions. And these are freebies. Maybe I'll charge you in the future. Okay, that was a good reading. I liked it. I liked it a lot. Okay. I did here. Sorry. Okay, so 3 questions, quickly. Think of your questions. Think of your questions very quickly. Okay. Okay, 3 questions. I mean, your 1 question. I made you 2 because we did get through pretty quickly. So your first question, the first question that you have, if you chose pile A, the answer to your question is no. If you chose pile B, the answer to your question is yes. If you chose pile C, the answer to your question is no. And it may be some chaos or some fighting in that. So, okay, so I'll go ahead and give you 1 more question. Yes, no question. Go ahead and think of your question, a yes, no question, and then think about which pile you want to pick as well. Try to channel your answer. And if you're successful, go ahead and place it in the somebody's gonna be looking good. I saw that 6 of Wands come out. Somebody will have some victory. Celebrate. Something to celebrate and be recognized for in the near future. Okay. So Let's knock, knock. Okay. Pile A, B, and C. If um if you chose pile A, the answer to your question is yes. And you may require some strength to do that, but it's a major arcana. So that's a super yes. That's a victory card. If you chose pile if you chose pile B, the answer to your question is yes. That's the Ace of Swords. That's truthful. That's a victory card. If you chose pile C, the answer to your question is yes. It came out again. So if you chose pile C, I got a good mind to believe that your answer, your whatever it is, your question, it's going to make you look good in the public. You're going to have a moment of victory, of an opportunity to be acknowledged, big time for something that you've done, and people are going to really look up to you for this. This is a victory card. So if you chose actually any of these, this is very good energy. This is very good energy. You'll need you okay, so I'm just going to kind of read these right off the top here, because whatever it is, there's going to be a truth, some clarity about something that you need, that you will require your inner strength to do. And you're going to have to be strong throughout that. Whatever this truth is, you're going to have to show great strength there. But if you do it, you're going to gain recognition for something publicly. You will be publicly acknowledged for whatever this is that you're doing and that you're embarking on. This is big for you. That was a good read. Quick read. Okay. Thank you. This concludes this reading. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. If Pile C resonated with you or any of these, drop it down in the comments. This was a good read. That was a good yes, no card reading. So that was pretty good. So if it does resonate with you, if you find these things are happening for you, go ahead and come back and drop it in the comments, or let us know at third eye trio at gmail.com. That was very good, very refreshing. I'm Mona Me. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.